Hi, how you doing everyone? Please welcome back to Learning English with TSK. For today's lesson, I'm going to teach you the new tense, present continuous or present progressive. Like at the very beginning, I have already told you that the 12 basic English form contains two aspects. 1. The form. 2. The uses. But before you study the uses, we normally study the form first. Okay? You have to know the form first before you go to study the uses of the present continuous. Alright? Now, let's have a look. Present continuous or present progressive. As you already know, the form of the present continuous can be made by using subject, am, is, are, which is the part of verb to be, verb plus ing plus object. We call positive sentence. So positive sentence is made by using subject, part of verb to be, is, am or are, plus verb plus ing plus object. Now, let's go to the example. My mom is cooking lunch. My mom is cooking lunch. So, do you see the subject? Mom is a subject. Is the part of verb to be. Cook plus ing and then lunch uses the object. This is the correct form of the present continuous, positive. Okay? You have got two stages. Stage number 1, you have to make the correct form first. And then you are going to see the correct sentence. Okay? So look at this one. My mom is a subject. Why do we use is? The reason is mom is only one person. It's the third person singular. So you cannot use are, you cannot use am. Okay? The first one is right. The second one is right, and also the third one. Cook plus ing and then lunch. So this is called the correct sentence. Okay? Two stages that you have to remember. The correct form and then the correct sentence. Alright? Understand? Now let's go to the second example. My parents are watching TV. Let's see. Do we have subject? Yes. Parents. Do we have part of verb to be? Are. Do we have verb plus ing? Yes. And then we also have got object. Correct form. And then go to the correct sentence. Is it correct sentence or it is not the correct sentence? Now here we go. My parents. How many people? 2 people. Alright? So do we use the part of verb to be am or is or are? We use are. And then verb plus ing. This is the correct sentence. Okay? Another one. Everyone is reading English. Most of the students, they confuse about everyone used as the plural verb. Okay? I know most of the people, most of the students, they think everyone, it's got to be more than 2 people. Okay? But it is not talking about more than 2 people. We just talk about one by one. That's why we use with part of verb to be is. Everyone is reading. We got to follow the rule. That's why this sentence is called positive sentence and then it's the correct sentence. Right? Let's go to the other example. My teacher is drinking coffee. Do we have a subject? Yes. Do we have part of verb to be? Yes. Do we have verb plus ing? Yes, of course we have. So this is the correct form. And think about the correct answer. So think about the correct sentence. So what is it? My teacher is a subject, and then do I have to use is or am or are? So think about the subject. My teacher can be he or can be she. Alright? So but only one person. He or she. So is used with the third person singular. Correct. And what about verb? You see the verb and you see ing form. That's it. Correct form and correct sentence. Okay? Don't worry anymore, alright? Don't worry. Let's go to another one. I am frying a big fish. I is a subject. Am is a part of verb to be. Fry plus ing and plus object. Okay? This is the correct form and also the correct sentence. Okay? So we go back to the form of the positive again. Remember the form. Subject plus part of verb to be plus verb ing and plus object. You have got two stages as I told you. One, you have to use the right form. And then you have to see or you have to use the right sentence. Okay? So you must feel confident when you make the present continuous form. Right? Now let's go to form number 2. We use subject, we use part of verb to be the same, and then plus not, plus verb ing, plus object. So look at the example. My mom, is cooking. This is affirmative. My mom is cooking lunch. Affirmative or positive, form number 1. And now we go to form number 2. You have one more word is not. You just add not in the middle of verb to be is and then verb plus ing. So you have the form 2, mean negative form. Alright? My mom is not cooking lunch. So is it the right form of the negative? Yes, it's the right form of negative. We have got subject, we have got verb to be, we have got not, we have got verb plus ing. That is the correct form. Okay? Look at the other example. My parents are watching TV. Go to form number 1. It's the positive. And how about negative? We have to add one more word is not. Okay? So my parents are not watching TV. Follow the form. Everyone is not reading English. My teacher is not drinking coffee. I am not frying a big fish. So form number 2 is called negative sentence of the present continuous. We make the negative form of present continuous or present progressive by using subject plus the part of verb to be plus not plus verb plus ing. Okay? In case that we don't have one part of them, so it is not called the present continuous negative form. For example, we have got subject, we have got is, we have got not, we have got cook, but we don't have ing form. It is also not called the negative form of the present continuous. It is not the right form. Understand? It is not the right form. So the right form is subject and then plus part of verb to be is, am, are is equivalent to the subject and then plus not and verb plus ing or object. Understand? So this is the correct form of the negative present continuous. Okay? Let's go to another one. Form number 3 is, am, are, plus subject, plus verb ing, plus object, and don't forget question mark. Don't forget question mark. So, inside the positive form, the subject is in the front. Subject and then part of verb to be. But in the question, we move the part of verb to be to put in the front. Is, am or are, and then subject. Okay? Verb plus ing and then plus object. So this is form number 3. It's a question form. Okay? For example, is my mom cooking lunch? Can you see that? My mom is the subject. In the positive form, it's stand in the front. But when we go to question, my mom come after part of verb to be. So is my mom cooking lunch? You don't need to add something more, all right? But the only one way you add is question mark to the sentence. And move the position of verb to be to put in the front. And subject, following by subject. So, is my mom cooking lunch? Are my parents watching TV? Every single word. We got the same every single word to the positive form. Okay? But you just change, we just move the position of part of verb to be. Understand? Is everyone reading English? Is my teacher drinking coffee? Am I frying a big fish? So these are all the question sentence. Okay? Now we go to the form again from form number 1, form number 2, and form number 3 to make it clear, alright? We form positive sentence of the present continuous by using subject plus part of verb to be is, am, are, as you know, plus verb plus ing and plus object. And then we use form number 2, negative form. We use negative form by using subject plus part of verb to be am, is or are, plus not, plus verb ing and plus object. And then form number 3, it's a question form. We just move the part of verb to be in front of the subject, and then every single word are the same as the positive sentence. But the only one thing you add is question mark. Okay? Question mark. So, before ending this lesson today, I would like all of you to try your best to study it. And if you still not understand, okay, please write the comment and ask me. Okay? One more thing. You try to remember that no one is perfect. Okay? Try to do it. Don't worry about making mistakes. Okay? And please don't forget help, subscribe, like and share my video in order to get more video related to educational field. Thank you for spending your most valuable time to watch the educational video. Thank you. Hi, how are you doing everyone? Please welcome back to Learning English with TSK. For today's lesson, we still focus on the present continuous or present progressive. But you remember for the previous video, we studied about the 3 forms of the present continuous, which is negative form, positive form, and question form. Alright? But also today, we still not go far away from the 3 forms of the present continuous or present progressive. But it is very important. Verb plus ing spelling rule. which is very important for the form. The three forms of the present progressive. Are you ready? Now, let's study together. Verbs ing spelling rules. For speaking, the spelling rule is not important, but for writing, it is very, very important. Okay? But don't worry, I will show you how to use it correctly, unless you try to study. Okay? Come on, let's go. Rule number 1. Verbs ending with W, X, Y. We just add ing for ing spelling rule. Again, rule number 1. All verbs ending with W, X, or Y. We add ing to the verb. Just remember, you don't need to understand. Just remember the verb. Now, look at the example. Snow. Do you see W? Yes, it's W at the end of the verb. And then we have snowing. Okay? Snow, S-N-O-W. W is one of the words in the rule number 1. That's why you don't need to do anything. We just add ing after the verb. That's why we have snowing. Okay? Fix. We have fixing. Okay? Box. What do you see at the end? X. And then the rule number 1, W, X, Y at the end of the verb, we just add ing. So we have boxing. We have boxing. Grow. What do you see at the end of the verb? The W. So the W is one of the 3 in rule number 1. That's why you don't need to do anything besides adding ing. So what do you say? Growing. Growing. Cry. Cry is also one of the 3 in rule number 1. So you don't need to do anything besides adding ing form. We have crying. We have crying. Alright? Let's go to another verb. Fly. Fly, we got Y at the end of the verb. And you are going to add only ing form. We have flying. We have flying, right? How about study? Y at the end of the verb. So Y is one of the 3 in rule number 1. So we have to add ing form. We have studying. So, snow, snowing. Fix, fixing. Box, boxing. Grow, growing. Cry, crying. Fly, flying. Study, studying. This is rule number 1. Okay? Let's go to rule number 2. Verbs ending with IE. Remember? IE together. Not I and then add the letter and then E. No. Just ending in IE together. So, the rule says we need to change to letter Y and then plus ing. Again, verbs ending with IE together, just change IE to letter Y and then add ing. Okay? Look at this point. Lie. What do you see at the end of the verb? I-E together. So the rule of spelling verb plus ing is just change IE to Y and then plus ing. Okay? Erase IE and change L and change to Y plus ing. So we have lie, lying. Let's go to another verb. Tie. What do you see at the end of the verb? You see the word tie, I and E together. So before we add ing, we have to see the rule. The rule says verbs ending with IE together, we cannot just add ing straight away. So you have to change IE to letter Y and then plus ing. We have tie, tying. How about die? I-E together. So erase IE and then change to letter Y. The last one, ing. Okay? How about vi? I-E. So erase IE and change it to Y and then plus ing. Vying. How about high? Also the same. IE. Erase it. Change to Y plus ing. The pronunciation is still the same with the infinitive. Lie, lying. Sounds the same. Tie, tying. It doesn't mean that based from the verb tie and then we go to teeing. No, it's still tying. The same sound, like with the infinitive, alright? So die, dying. Why, vying. High, highing. Okay, so this is the end of rule number 2. Go to rule number 3. Verbs ending with just one E. Verbs ending with just one E, not two E, just one E. Think about it. One E only, alright? So the rule says verbs ending with just one E, we have to erase E, letter E. We have to erase letter E and then add ing. Erase letter E and add ing. For example, make. Only one E at the end of the verb. And then you cannot use verb ing spelling rule by adding ing, okay, to the verb make. No. We have to erase E and then add ing. Making. Making. Alright? Let's go to another one. Can you see the word dance? E is at the end of the verb. Only one E. So when we add ing form, we have to erase E and then plus ing. Dancing. Dancing. Bake. E at the end. ing. Baking, no E. Okay? Rake, E at the end. It's single E, not double E. I mean, not two E, right? only one E. We have to add ing form. Write, writing. Save, saving. So, everything we use in rule number 3, you have to follow by the example here. Verbs ending with just one E, erase letter E and then plus ing. You cannot just add ing to make with E together like that. No. Before we add ing to the verb, we have to erase E. Alright? Let's go to another one. Rule number 4. Verbs ending with a CVC word. So what does it mean, CVC word? CVC word, it means C is a consonant, V is a vowel, C is a consonant. Again, CVC means C is a consonant, V in the middle is a vowel, and C in the consonant, and it's a consonant. So CVC word is like that. Now have a look. Verbs ending with a CVC word, before you add ing to the verb, you have to double the last consonant. Before adding ing to the verb, you have to double the last consonant. Okay? Now, let's go. Shop. H is a consonant, O is a vowel, P is a consonant. So, CVC. You cannot just add ing straight away to the word shop like that. You have to follow the rule. So, before you add ing to the verb, you have to double the last consonant. So, which one is the last consonant? Which one is the last consonant? Is it H is the last consonant? Or is it P? So P is the last consonant. That's why before you add ing, you have to double one more P. You have to write one more P and ing. We have shop and then shopping. Are you clear? So now let's have a look at the other example. Okay, begin. Begin. So stress in the second syllable. You cannot say begin. No, begin. So begin, you stress at the second syllable, and then before you add ing, you have to follow the rule again. G is one of the consonant, I is one of the vowel, N is one of the consonant. That's why you cannot add ing to the word begin immediately. So before you add it, you have to double one last consonant is N. Not double G, double N and ing. Swim. What do you see? W is a consonant, I is a vowel, M is a consonant. So don't worry anymore. Just add ing and then double consonant. So swimming. Swim, the last consonant is M. So write one more M and then ing. Let's go to sit. Consonant, vowel, consonant. So before adding ing, you have to double the last consonant is T and ing. Okay? And now, let's go to the final rule. Rule number 5. Verbs ending in CVC and then like double last letter, when we have consonant, we have vowel, we have consonant, but only in this rule. Also, rule number 5, we also talk about CVC, but the last syllable, no stress. The last syllable, no stress. One thing that you have to remember is, in this rule or rule number 5, we focus on the 2 syllable or 3 syllable, ending with CVC. For the first syllable, only 1 syllable, you don't care about it. Example like shop. And then we go straight away, double last consonant and then plus ing. And how about here? Ending with CVC. Consonant, vowel, consonant. The same rule number 4. But the last syllable, no stress. Okay? So you cannot double the last consonant. You just add ing. Look at the example. Answer. So you cannot pronounce answer. No. Just answer. So sir here, no stress. No stress for the second syllable. You can pronounce answer. You cannot say answer. No. Just answer. So you have to add ing only. CVC ending, and then the last syllable, no stress. Okay? Like example, this verb. What do you say? Do you say visit or visit? You say visit. Visit, no stress. That's why you cannot double the last consonant. You just add ing. Okay? Visiting. Alright? Let's go to another verb. Can you pronounce travel or you pronounce travel? Travel. So travel. So wall, there is no stress. So the only one way you use is add ing. Sorry. Offer. You cannot say offer. Offer. So offering. Listen. You don't say listened. Only listen. And then listening. Okay? So today we study about verb plus ing spelling rule. And in conclusion, we have got 5 rules of ing spelling rule. We got 5. And if you are not clear now, please try to see the video again and again. Okay? Before ending for the video today, I would like to say thank you for spending your most valuable time, okay, to watch this video. It is very important for you because it is the educational video. Thank you for watching. See you for the next video. Hi, how you doing everyone? For today's lesson, we are going to learn about the uses of the present continuous or present progressive. And I hope you remember the previous videos. We studied about the forms of the present continuous and also the spelling rule of the present continuous, verb plus ing. But for today, we are going to learn the 3 uses of the present continuous. It doesn't mean that the uses of present continuous, we have only 3 uses. We have more. But today, we just study only 3 uses. Do you understand? Now, in order to be clear, you have to pay attention, concentrate on the uses of the present continuous. Okay? Now, go to use number 1. We use present continuous to talk about things that are happening now, or things that are happening at the moment of speaking. So, At the moment of speaking, it means right now. We don't care about the kind of action happened 5 hours ago, 1 hour ago, or 10 minutes ago. We don't care, and also we don't know. But only at the moment time, we see somebody doing action, okay? That's why we use the present continuous. For example, look at the example. Nita is sleeping at the moment. As I told you, present continuous, you have to follow 2 stages. First stage, you got to see the form correctly. The second one, you got to see the correct sentence. Okay? So, look at this first one. Look at the first example. Nita is sleeping at the moment. Part of the subject is Nita, and then part of verb to be and sleep plus ing. Now, go to the correct sentence. Nita is. You cannot say Nita are or Nita am. So, Nita is sleep plus ing, and this is the correct sentence. Okay? Action that is happening now or at the moment of speaking. We don't know what time did Nita start to sleep. Okay? But only the time when you open the door, you can see Nita is sleeping. So it is happened at the end, so it is happened at the moment or at the moment of speaking, or is happening now. Okay? So let's go to the second example. They are watching TV right now. At the moment of our speaking, they are watching TV. The action doesn't finish yet, okay? The action is going on. So present continuous talks about things that are happening now or at the moment of speaking. You see they are watching TV right now. For example, when you open the door of the house and then you don't know many people, they are watching TV. You don't know when they started watching TV. You don't know. But only the time when you see them, they are watching TV at the moment of our speaking. Okay? So, this is the sentence we use as the present continuous. Alright? Is it the correct sentence? Let's have a look at subject. They is a subject, is a verb to be, verb plus ing. So, they are, is it correct? Or they is, or they am. It must be they are, alright? So, they are watching TV right now. Let's go to the example number 3. Everyone is eating dinner now. You don't know what time everyone started to eat dinner. You don't know. Even I myself, I don't know. But only the moment I see them, okay, they are eating. Everyone is starting eating, putting the food inside the mouth or rice or, like something, doing something else, alright? So, actions is happening now. So, at the moment of our speaking, they are starting the action. They are doing the action. So, look at the sentence. Everyone is eating dinner. So, is it the right sentence or it's the wrong sentence? Let's see about the subject. Which one is the subject? Everyone. As I told you, most of the people, they confuse about everyone. We count from 2 or up, more than 2 people, right? But actually, it is not talking about 2 people, just talk about one by one, okay? Single one, right? So, everyone, can you say everyone are eating? We are not talking all the people, about all the people. We talk about everyone, mean one by one. So, the reason we use is, it's according to the subject, everyone. We got subject, we got the right part of verb to be in the sentence, and we got a verb plus ing. So do I need to double it? Do I need to double one T here as a spelling rule, verb plus ing? We cannot, okay? We cannot. It is not one of the rule we mentioned the last, okay, video, okay? So let's go to the other one. All the students are speaking English. All the students are speaking English. Example, I am going to school, and then when I was walking along the aisles, so when I see the teachers and the student in the class, they are speaking English. It means that they are having conversation in English, they are speaking English, they are chatting in English. So the action is happening when I see them. Alright? So look at this one. All the students are speaking. All the students, more than 2 students. We got S as the plural noun. Alright? So the right part of verb to be must be are. And then plus verb plus ing. It's the correct sentence. Okay? Let's go to the other example. My teacher is having a meeting. My teacher is having a meeting. When you see the form straight away, you must know that this is the correct form of the present continuous or not. Look at this one. My teacher is a subject. Is this a part of verb to be? Have plus ing form. Is it the correct form of the present continuous? Of course, it's the correct one. It's the correct one. Okay? But we don't know that it is the correct sentence or not. Understand? So now, try to find out. My teacher is. Why do we use is here? The reason is the teacher is he. He is having. So how about spelling? The rule of spelling. So having is from the verb have. Okay? Remember? So every time when you see verb plus ing rule, you have to remember single E. Verbs ending in a single E, it's just only one E. So before adding the ing form, you have to drop out or erase E by adding ing. So you cannot add, ing without erasing E. Because the rule says that every verb ending in a single E, before adding ing, to the verb, you have to erase single E and then add ing. Remember? Okay, now. So, my teacher is having a meeting. My teacher is having a meeting. We don't know what time they start the meeting. You understand? We don't know. But only the moment time that we see them, they are having a meeting. Understand? So now, let's go to the second use of the present continuous. The second use, we talk about temporary events. So what does it mean, temporary event? Okay, now, you gotta be clear when you see the example. Okay? So what does it mean, temporary event? Now, please have a look at that. We are living in Phnom Penh this day. Look at the sentence. Is it the right form or is it not the right form? So look at the form. We got subject, right? We got what kind of verb to be. We got verb plus ing. Is it the correct spelling? Is it the correct spelling of verb ing? Look at this word. Live. L-I-V-E. Remember, verb ending in a single E before adding ing, we have to drop off e, alright? So, ing, living. Now, let's go to the correct sentence of that. We are living in Phnom Penh these days. So, you think about the action. Temporary event. Temporary, it means it is not permanent. It doesn't last for long periods of time. Just in a very short time. Like a temporary. You understand? Like in a very short time, alright? It's not permanent. For example, we are living in Phnom Penh this day. It means that they don't live in Phnom Penh for a long time. But they are living in Phnom Penh for only a very short time. Okay? Maybe they are going to live in America, maybe they are going to live in Australia, you know, maybe they are going to live in Canada or Singapore, you know. So this is permanent, okay? But if we talk about present continuous tense here, we talk about temporary event. Everybody knows we are living in Phnom Penh this day. You don't need to tell everybody that, oh, I live in Phnom Penh not for a long time, I just live in Phnom Penh for only a short time and then I go, then I move to other places. No, you don't need to tell them that, like that, okay? Only reason they use present continuous this way, everybody will know, everybody understands. You don't need to tell them exactly. You just only use present continuous tense in this way. Okay? Now, please have a look at the second example. She is working as a kindergarten teacher. See it again. She is working as a kindergarten teacher. This is the form of present continuous. Okay? She used with is automatically. Okay? Work plus ing. This is the correct form. But when do we use that kind of tense, present continuous here? Now look at the example again. She is working as a kindergarten teacher. For example, in fact, she applied in this school in order to be a teacher of English, GEP, General English Program. She's going to teach higher level, okay, as a GEP staff, alright? But according to the interviewer, they cannot afford, you know, they cannot afford, she cannot afford to be a teacher of English in higher level. She is able to teach kindergarten student. So she has no choice. She decided to work as a kindergarten teacher, but it's not for a long time. That's why we use the tense as the present continuous. Again, she is working as a kindergarten teacher. Everybody knows that she doesn't work as a kindergarten teacher for a long time. Only this period of time, like a temporary event. Okay? She doesn't want to work as the kindergarten teacher. She wants to work as a GEP teacher. But according to the experience, she doesn't have enough experience. Okay? So, we say she is working as a kindergarten teacher. Like for the temporary event. Only in a short time, not long time. Alright? Let's go to the third example. Sorry. He is studying to become a doctor. The purpose he studied, he wants to be a doctor. But now he's still not a doctor yet. You know, he is not a doctor yet. He is studying to be a doctor. Okay? So the action of studying just only temporary. In the future, he is not studying anymore. He's got to be a doctor. So this is what temporary event. He is studying to become a doctor. Okay? Another one. They are staying with my parents. When you say like this to your friend and to everyone, they know exactly that. They do not stay with your parents for a long time. Okay? For 3 years, for 5 years, for 6 years, I mean, especially for a longer time. Okay? This is the reason why they use present continuous this way. Again, they are staying with my parents. When you just say like this, everybody knows. This is not permanent for longer time. This is temporary. Okay? So, you see, they is a subject, is a participle to be, stay plus ing. This is the correct tense. When you talk about something which is temporary event, you got to use present continuous. Okay? Let's go to the the fifth example. She is working as a waitress. For example, as a matter of fact, she want to be a doctor or she want to be a teacher of English. But only this period of time, she does not have enough money to continue the study, and then they are trying to make money. So in order to make money, they go to work, in a restaurant. So now she is a waitress. But when you use the present continuous, so everybody know that this is not her permanent job. Waitress is not her permanent job. She's just working for only a period of time in order to make money to continue the study. Alright? So that action must be used in present continuous. Okay? Do you understand? Let's go to the last one of the temporary event. We are working in a small town. Like she is working as a waitress. They are working in a small town for temporary event. Okay? For the temporary event, they are working in a small town, but in fact, they don't want to work in a small town. They just want to work in the city, in the capital. Okay? But according to, maybe they don't have enough experience to do that kind of job, and then they need to work they need to get more experience, okay, of working this kind of job. And so they are working in this small town first, okay, in order to get more experience before they move to work in the capital. Okay. Now let's go to the third one. Present continuous, okay, is used to talk about new habits. So what does it mean, new habits? The habit just happened, okay, that just changed. For example, Mr. B is smoking a lot these days. Mr. B is smoking a lot these days. For example, one of my friends, his name is Dara. Before, he did not like smoking. But soon after, he has got some problem with his girlfriend, and then they break up with each other. So Dara started to smoke, and now he is smoking a lot these days. I mean, habit before and habit now is different. The new habit. Before, he did not like smoking, but now he likes to smoke a lot. This is the reason why they use present continuous in this exercise, in this sentence. Mr. B is smoking a lot these days. Okay? Changing the habit. This is the new habit of Dara. How about the old habit? The old habit means he did not like smoking. But soon after he broke up with his girlfriend, he started to smoke a lot. And then we say, Mr. B or Mr. Dara is smoking a lot this day. New habit, right? Let's go to the other example. My mom is exercising every Sunday. For example, before, my mom liked eating. She's a bit lazy to exercise. She thinks doing exercising is embarrassing, So she doesn't want to walk. She doesn't want to exercise outside the house. So she feels shy. But soon after the doctor gave her advice, she started, to exercise a lot. Okay? So we say, my mom is exercising every Sunday. You don't need to tell your friend, everyone, that your mother change the habit or something like that. But you only use present continuous this way, everybody will know. Okay? It is a new habit. You don't need to tell them exactly what happened to your mom after the doctor said. Okay? Let's go to the other example. Dara and Saiha are eating a lot this day. Before, two of them, they don't like eating. Even delicious food. The parent always force them to eat. Okay? But they don't want to eat it. But only this time, their friend, soon after their friend say, oh, you are very skinny guy, so it is not very good. I don't want to keep friends with you, so they are going to learn about, something sad, So Dara and Zaiha are eating a lot this day. Okay? He is swimming every night. My father, before, he doesn't like swimming. He doesn't like swimming. Okay? But only after he had got an accident, and then the doctor suggests them to exercise, especially by swimming, every day, or every morning, or every night. So now, he is swimming every night. So, the action of present continuous here, used as a new habit, is used in this way. He is swimming every night. Okay? Let's go to the other example. She is drinking too much beer. Before he did not drinking beer, He just drank he just drank a little bit beer when they are having a meal, like when they are having a party. But now, I don't know the reason, but everybody doesn't want to know the reason too. But every time when you use this sentence as the present continuous, they know automatically. She is drinking too much beer. So the action now you call is a new habit. Okay? So if you all are not clear about how to use the three of the uses of the present continuous, please try to see the video again. And in case that you have got a problem and you still not understand what I mean, 100% sure, please try to ask me by writing the comment. Okay? I will accept your comment and I will tell you more. Okay? As much as I can. Do not feel hesitated to ask me the question. I am an open-minded person. So, before ending the video today, I would like you to share, subscribe my video in order to get something new. Alright? So, wait and see for the second uses of the present continuous the next video. Thank you for spending your time. Thank you. Hi, how you doing everyone? I hope you are all doing great. For me, I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Okay, now, for today's lesson, we are going to continue the two more uses of the present progressive. You remember, for the previous video, we studied 3 uses of the present progressive. Okay? So today, we are going to finish it. Please have a look. Uses number 4. We use present progressive to talk about something which is repetition and irritation. Okay, now, if you want to show something always happens again and again and again, but you don't like it, this is your problem. So we call irritation. So if something always happens, normally we use present simple. But if you don't like it, you can communicate, you can express present progressive this way. By using some adverb always, constantly, continually. Okay? Now, let's go. She is always coming to class late. When you see this sentence, it is called present progressive. Why do you call it the present progressive? Look at the subject, the part of verb to be, and verb plus ing. This is the correct form of present progressive. But the meaning of this sentence, we use present progressive, okay, to talk about repetition and irritation. So, what does it mean? Example, she is always coming to class late. When you mention this sentence as the present progressive, okay, you just want to show that this is the irritation. For example, if I say, I am a teacher of English, okay, one of my students, okay, always comes to class late, okay, but I don't, it doesn't matter for me, okay, it doesn't matter for me because I think that sometimes she is busy at home, sometimes she is busy at work, so I don't mind her, alright? But if I say, she is always coming to class late, inside this meaning, it means that I feel slightly annoyed. Okay? This is a kind of irritation, make me slightly angry. But I don't want to say, even I don't want to say anything, example like, you always come to class late, I don't like you, I don't like it. No, I don't want to say like that. I only express, okay, this feeling by using present progressive. I only say, she is always coming to class late. That's it. No more, alright? So let's go to the second example. He is constantly talking in the meeting. When I say, he always or he constantly talks in the meeting, everybody knows that I am not angry. Okay? I am not angry. I don't feel I don't have any irritation. Alright? I don't have any irritation. But if I say, he is constantly talking in the meeting, what I say in the meaning, it means that I feel a little bit angry. I feel a little bit annoyed. Okay? So, even I don't say, I am angry with you now because you always talk inside the meeting. No, I don't want to say like that. But I only express this sentence by using present progressive. That's it. No more. Alright? So, let's go to the third example. They are continually gossiping about me. They is the subject, are is the part of verb to be, gossiping is the verb plus ing. This is the right spelling rule of the present progressive. gossiping, before adding ing, we have to double the last consonant. Remember? So we have gossiping. They are continually gossiping about me. Okay? So when I use present progressive in this sentence, it shows that the speaker feels a little annoyed, okay? Slightly angry, okay? So you do not feel happy, right? Another example, you are always complaining my teaching. When I say, you always complain my teaching, okay? It means that I don't feel angry because this is my mistake or something like that, okay? I confess that I make a mistake in my teaching, and then you always complain me, okay? I say, okay, this is my mistake, no problem, okay? I'm not angry with you, right? But if I don't have any mistake, in fact, it's your mistake, but you are always complaining my teaching, so it means that I am a little bit angry with you. I am slightly angry, annoyed. Okay? So we express this feeling, okay, that you are not happy with somebody's action by using present progressive. Alright? Look at the example, another example. He is always forgetting to bring something he needs. Not only one time he forgets, every time he always forget it. Okay? He always forgets something he needs. But when I say he always forgets something he needs, it doesn't mean that I'm angry with him. No. Okay? So it's no problem. But if I say he is always forgetting to bring something he needs, when he comes to the class, he always borrow me and something like that, so I feel slightly annoyed. That's why I use he is always forgetting to bring something he needs. Okay? Let's go to the last example. She is always tapping her pen on the desk. Tapping her pen on the desk. If I say, she always taps her pen on the desk, and then everybody, when they hear what I'm saying, they think that it's no problem for me. I don't care even she is tapping or not. You understand what I mean? But if I say, she is always tapping her pen on the desk, everybody knows that I feel slightly annoyed. I feel slightly annoyed. Okay? So, in this way, we show about repetition and irritation. So, irritation, it means annoyed, not feeling good, not feeling well about something. So we use present progressive. Okay? So now let's move on to the last point, the last uses of present progressive. Fixed plan, the near future. Okay? We talk about present continuous, not just talk about something that is just happening, something that is changing, it's not like that. But even we talk about the future, we also use the present progressive, but only this case. Fixed plan, the near future, the plan in the near future. Okay? Now, take a look at that. She is meeting some friends tonight. She is meeting some friends tonight. Can you notice the word tonight? Tonight is one of the word expressions about the future. Alright? Expresses about the future. So it is not coming yet. Okay? So we use present continuous here to talk about the fixed plan in the near future. It's going to happen in the future. Okay? It's not now. Okay? Let's go to another example. We are leaving for the beach tomorrow. We are leaving for the beach tomorrow. It means that now they are not leaving yet. Tomorrow they are leaving. In fact, if you listen carefully about the word tomorrow, it means that it must be in the future, alright? But we talk about plan, mixed plan in the future, the near future, we can use present progressive to show about the future plan. Okay? Present progressive to show about the future plan. And usually you have a notice of keywords. Tomorrow, tonight. Okay? Let's go to the other example. The kids are arriving at 6 p.m. 6 p.m. is not coming now, you know? It's coming in 2 more hours, 3 more hours, for example. So the action is called fixed plan in the near future. So we use present progressive in this time. The kids are arriving at 6 p.m. You cannot say the kids arrive at 6 p.m. because this is the future plan. This is the mixed plan in the near future. So you have to follow, okay, the uses of the fixed plan, uses number 5. Let's go to the other example. She is speaking at the conference today. Right now, she is not speaking at the conference yet. Okay? Maybe she is washing her clothes, or maybe she is doing cooking. But today is in the future, near the future. Okay? In the near future. Okay? So we say she is speaking at the conference today. So the action is happening in the near future. Alright? Another example, I am meeting my mom at the airport tonight. I am meeting with my mom at the airport tonight. So tonight is not coming now. Okay? Tonight is not coming now. So we use this sentence as the present progressive, not the future. Okay? Not the future form, okay? Another one, are you doing anything on Sunday? Sunday is coming tomorrow, or coming after tomorrow, you know? So we talk about something which is the fixed plans in the near future. That's why we use present progressive to express that. We use present progressive to express fixed plan and the near future. Okay, so that's all for the lesson today. If anybody of you feel like lacking of some point related to the present simple or present progressive use or present progressive form and the spelling rule, so please go back to see the previous video. And before leaving or before finishing my video today, I would like to say thank you for spending your time, okay, with me today. And don't forget, try to study at home, especially for your future. Thank you very much. Hi everyone, welcome back. Now we are going to study the exercise. We are going to do the exercise together related to the present progressive. Okay? After we have learned about the form of present progressive, we learn about the spelling rule of verb plus ing, we learn about the uses of the present progressive. Now it's time for practice, doing exercise. Alright? And for this moment, I'm going to explain you about the present progressive exercise, and tomorrow we are going to learn about the present progressive versus present simple. Okay? So now, today we focus mainly on the present progressive first. Please have a look. Example, my son blank talk right now. Verb talk in the bracket, and then right now is the keyword of the present progressive. So we can form the present progressive by using the verb talk inside the bracket. Alright? So what do we have now? My son is talking right now. Okay? The kids hide behind the tree now. It's also the keyword of the present progressive. So look at the example again. The kids hide, the verb to hide. Now look at the form. The kids, how many kids is that? Not only one kid. Okay, not only one kid. Two or more than two kids. So what do we have as a subject? You use pronoun they. So when we use they, what part of verb to be we are using now is are. So the kid are, look at this one, hide. Can you see the single E at the end of the verb? As you know about the rule of spelling ing form, all verbs ending in a single E before adding ing, we have to drop out E or erase E before adding ing. So what do we say now? The kids are hiding. So there is no E here. Understand? The kids are hiding behind the tree now. And look at the third example. She wash, okay, her face at the moment. So at the moment is also one of the keywords, okay, that you need to use as the present progressive. So look at the sentence example. She wash, okay, so what do we have now? She is washing, okay, her face at the moment. Lee and I swim in the lake right now. So swim is the verb that we are going to make it into present progressive, alright? So what is that? Do not see subject I and put am straight away. Before you make the right form, you have to think clearly or exactly about what kind of verb is, or what kind of subject is that. Sorry. What kind of subject is that? Is it I? Or is it we, you or they, or he, she, it? Right? So this one, you have to see how many subjects do we talk about? We talk about two subjects. Okay? Lee and I. How many people? Two people, not just one me. Right? So what is that? We use we. So we are swim. Remember the verb swim. Verbs ending, okay, with a CVC. Okay, consonant, vowel, consonant. So before adding ing to the verb, we have to double the last consonant. Which one is the last consonant? It's M. So one more M and then I and G. Swimming. Let's go to the other example. What? And then look at the question. This is not the positive sentence. This is not the negative. This is the question sentence. Alright? This is the question sentence. So you know how to form the question sentence. Right? Now look at this one. What? Which one is the subject? Is you. Which one is the verb? Is do. So if you see the verb you, or so if you see subject you will automatically use are. You understand? So what do you say? What are, and then subject you do. plus ing. What are you doing right now? What are you doing right now? So look at the example, the other example. Dara, drive me home now. Dara, drive me home now. So this is what? This is the affirmative sentence or positive sentence. So what do we say? Dara, blank, and then drive. So what do you make as the present progressive? Dara is, look at the word drive. Okay? Drive here, we make it to present progressive, we add ing, okay? But before we add ing, you have to concentrate on verb ending in a single E. So drive is one kind of verb ending in a single E. So before you add ing to the verb, you have to drop out E or erase E and add ing, driving. Dara is driving me home. Dara is driving me home now. Okay? Let's go to the example. Why? And then, which one is the subject? Okay? He and run is the verb. This is the question form. So how do you make question form? By using part of verb to be in front of the subject. So which one is the subject? He. So what do you say? Why is he running? Now look at this one. Or is a consonant. U is one of the vowel. N is one of the consonants. So C, V, C. Before adding ing, what do you say? Double the last consonant and then add ing, right? Okay, running. Who is running? Sorry, why is he running? Okay, let's go to the other example. She, and then vacuum the carpet right now. You can see the word right now again. So what is that? She is vacuum. So what do you say? Vacuuming. Alright? She is vacuuming the carpet right now. David, look at this one. David, homework at the moment. Present progressive. Right now, present progressive. Okay? So what do we have now? David is, what's that? Do. Can I say David is do homework at the moment? It is not right because this is not the right form of the present progressive. The form of the present progressive is made by the part of subject and the part of verb to be plus verb plus ing. Do we have subject now? Of course we have. How about verb to be? Yes, of course we have. And how about verb plus ing? Oh, sorry, I forget. So that's why you plus ing. David is doing the homework at the moment. Let's go to the other one. Tida, help me at present. So you can see one more keyword, at present. I mean now. Okay? So what do you say? Tida is help. Look at this one. Can you double one more P? Can you double the last consonant? You cannot. This is not in the rule. Okay? CVC, one consonant, one vowel, and one consonant. So how about this one? One consonant, one vowel, one consonant, two consonant. So there's no double P, right? So just add ing, helping. Tida is helping me at present. Look at the other one. Look. Okay? Look. Eat. And then rain right now. You cannot say, look, it rains right now. You cannot say like that. So what do you say? Look, it is raining right now. Can we double one more N here? We cannot, because it is not in the rule, you know. O is one consonant, A is one vowel, A is the second vowel, and N is a consonant, so we cannot. You understand? Just add ing to the verb. So we have, look, it's raining right now. Look, it's raining right now. So the word look and also right now, they both are the keywords of the present progressive. So today, you remember a lot of keywords. That all the keywords can help you make the right decision, whether you use present simple or present progressive. All right? So you can have a look, you can have a note, you know, like notice for the keywords, like look, okay? Right now, at present, at the moment, now, you know. So look at the other one. Watch out, the birds. Watch out, the birds. Flying, sorry. Fly to the truck. Okay, now look at this one. Watch out, the bird fly to the truck. Look at this one. The word watch out is also one of the keywords we use as the present progressive. Okay, so remember, watch out, right now, at present, at the moment, now. These are all the keywords for present progressive use, right? Look at this one. Watch out, the birds. What is it? You cannot say, watch out, the bird fly to the truck. We cannot say like that. So what do you say? Watch out, the birds are flying. Can you double one more Y? You cannot. Remember about the uses of the rule of spelling number 1? Verbs ending in Y, X, W, okay? You only add ing at the end of the verb. So, you don't want to say anything about it. That's why we say flying. Watch out, the birds are flying to the truck. Dina, a big hole right now. Dina is the name of a person, maybe a man or maybe a woman, we don't know. But Dina mostly a girl, okay, a woman. So what is that? Dina is, can I say, Dina is dig a big hole right now? Can I say this? I cannot, because this is wrong. This form is used in the present progressive. So we form the present progressive by using subject plus part of verb to be plus verb plus ing. Just remember in your mind. Remember in your mind, right? So what is it? Subject. Do we have subject? Yes, of course we do. And how about part of verb to be? Yes. And how about verb? Just only verb. Where is ing? Yeah. ing, okay? Another one. When you see the word digging like that, do you think that this is the right spelling of verb plus ing? Remember about see, we, see? Consonant, vowel, consonant. What are we going to do when we have the verb ending CVC like that? Remember? One more G. So what is that? D is one of the consonant, I is one vowel, and G is one consonant. That's why before we add ing, we have to double the last consonant. So we have Dina is digging a big hole right now. Let's go to the last one of the example today. You spend a lot of money these days. So these days also used as the present progressive. Okay? Sorry. You, was it? You are spending, okay, a lot of money these days. So this is all from me today. We are going to learn more about the practice of present progressive, okay, for the next video. Hi, how you doing everyone? Please welcome back to Learning English with TSK. For today's lesson, we're going through the practice exercises all together. This practice exercise is about the present simple versus present continuous. After learning the forms, the spelling rules, and the uses of the present simple, you can do exercise well. And also, after learning about the forms, the rules of the spelling, and then the uses, you all can do it well. But when putting both of them together, it's a little bit complicated for you. But don't worry. I will try my best to explain to you more and more until you understand. Alright? We do the exercise together. Are you ready? Now, let's go. Present simple versus present continuous. Some of the students, they still not know exactly this word, vs. It's from the word versus. Okay? Versus. So present simple versus present continuous or present progressive. Now, let's move on to exercise number 1. As I told you many times, before doing exercise, you have to know clear instruction. What instruction do they want you to do? Look at on the board. The exercise is about present simple versus present progressive or present continuous. That's why they want you to do present simple and then present progressive. Which one do you use it? Okay? So think about that. Today, blank be my birthday. So think about how do we use this tense? And when do we use this tense? Look at this one. Today, blank be and my birthday. So is it the facts or it is not the facts? Today is my birthday. Okay? Even I don't make my birthday today, I say, okay, the day after tomorrow is my birthday. But the fact is that today is my birthday. Nothing changed. Alright? Nothing changed. So what are we going to use now? Are we going to use present simple or we are going to use the present progressive? So it must be the present simple because it's the truth, it's the facts, alright? So look at this one. What do you say? Today. What part of verb to be do we use here? Is it today be? No. Today is my birthday. Okay? Today is my birthday. Even I don't make my birthday today. I will make my birthday party tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. But today is still my birthday. Nothing changed. Alright? So, let's go to the other example. I hate living in Canada because it blanks, and see the word in the bracket, rain and the word always. Just think about it. The first time you have to think whether this sentence uses the present simple or present progressive. When you have made the right decision, it is used as the present simple or it is used as the present progressive. and then we go on to the forms. Okay? Now let's go. So what is it? Is it talking about the present simple or present progressive? Have you remember? Some things that happens again and again, again and again, we can use present progressive to talk about annoyance, to talk about irritation. Remember? We have just learned. So, what are we talking about? We are talking about something, okay? Something that is happening, something that happens again and again, but it is about irritation, all right? One more thing. Have you seen the first sentence? What do you say? I hate living in Canada. This meaning is negative already. I hate, negative words already, negative meaning. So what do you say here? I hate living in Canada because what? It is always raining. So always must be in the middle, okay? Must be in the middle. Is and always and a verb plus ing. So we have, I hate living in Canada because it is always raining. You cannot say, I hate living in Canada because it rains. It always rains. No. The reason is we talk about the irritation. It happened again and again, again and again, but you don't like it. Do you understand? Right? Let's go to the third example. She and then blank meet Mr. B at the restaurant tonight. What do you see at the end of the sentence? Tonight. So when you are talking about the word tonight, not coming. It is not now. Okay? Tonight is got to be in 5 minutes. Okay? So tonight is in the future time. Alright? So look at this point. Do we have to use in present simple or we have to use in present continuous? Think about it. She meet Mr. B at a restaurant tonight. Not now. In the near future. It is a fixed plan in the near future. Alright? It is a fixed plan in the near future. So you say she meets or she is meeting. You cannot say she meets. Okay? You gotta say she is meeting. She is meeting Mr. B at a restaurant tonight because it is the fixed plan in the near future. So, present progressive or present continuous is used in this exercise. Alright? Let's go to the other exercise. Mr. Dom lives in Phnom Penh and blank study the medicine. So, let's have a look at the verb present simple here. Mr. Dom lives in Phnom Penh. I live in Phnom Penh. You live in Phnom Penh. Okay? My fiance lives in Phnom Penh. So this is permanent. Takes long periods of time. Alright? So what do we use in this sentence? We use present simple in the first sentence, and also the second sentence we also use in the present simple. Mr. Dom lives in Phnom Penh and studies the medicine. So, what is the word study? Okay? Can I write studies this way? You remember about the form of the present simple? Used with the third person singular subject. So where is the subject? Mr. Dom. we just pronounce he, stand for Mr. Dom, alright? And you say Mr. Dom lives in Phnom Penh and studies. Can you use the word study here? Add only S here? You cannot. You cannot. You remember? Verbs ending in Y. Okay? And before Y is a consonant. Before adding S, you have to leave out Y, change Y to E, change Y to I, and then plus I, and plus E, S. So we have and studies. Mr. Dom lives in Phnom Penh and studies the medicines. Study the medicine, alright? Let's go to the next example. The lesson blank start at 9 p.m. So what is it talking about? Is it talking about the schedule? Is it schedule? Yes, of course. It is a schedule. So when you talk about schedule, okay, schedule, what tense do we use? Think about it. Present simple. Okay? Even this action happened in the future, okay? But we talk about schedule. Okay? We talk about schedule. Okay? So look at this one. The lesson starts at 9 a.m. You cannot say the lesson is starting at 9 a.m. Okay? So the right sentence is present simple, not present progressive. So what do you have? Start. Look at this one. Okay? Let's find out. The lesson start. Do we have the right spelling of the verb start? Think about the subject. Where is the subject of the verb start? The lesson. Singular noun. Okay? So what do we use for the lesson? It. So it start, we have S here. So this is the correct tense. This is the correct form. Present simple. Okay? Understand? And now, let's go all together. Be quiet. Your mom. And then sleep. Think about what I said to you. When I said something like this to you, you suppose that your mom is doing something. Alright? So example is, be quiet. Your teacher teaches or your teacher is teaching. Think about it. Think about the action that somebody is doing something. Okay? Example is, be quiet. Okay? Your parents are sleeping. Alright? So this sentence must be used as the present progressive. Okay? This is the key word. It is very important key words. Like doing exercise, sometimes you have to remember the key word. Keywords, sorry. Keywords is also important. Try to remember. Alright? So what do we have now? Be quiet. Your mom, what's that? Part of verb to be is, okay, sleep. Can I say, be quiet. Your mom is asleep? We cannot say that. We cannot say that. Because this is the wrong spelling, okay? This is the wrong spelling. If we use as a present progressive, you must know how to form the present progressive. Subject plus part of verb to be plus verb ing. And how about this one? How about this one? Do we have ing that follow the rule of the form? We don't have it. So what are we going to do now? Just add I and G. So we have, be quiet. Your mom is sleeping. You cannot say, be quiet. Your mom sleeps. No way. Okay? So let's move on to another example. She is always very excited. She is always very excited. And what is that? Look at this one. Always. Okay? She's always very excited. This one cannot be used in the present progressive. Okay? Even you see the word always over there, but it's not mentioned in here. So what is that? Present simple, and then here gotta be present simple. So what do you say? She is always very excited and okay. Is it the right verb? Think about it. For example, when you write, she is always very excited and wake up early, it's not ready yet. Think about, is it the right spelling? Is it the verb? Is that the correct verb when we use the present simple? You remember? Every time when you use, okay, when you see one sentence with the third person singular, you have to be careful with the present verb. You have to be careful. So in this way, you can say like that. You say, she is always very excited and wake up early. They can understand. Okay? They can understand. It is not wrong when you listen. But if you talk about the grammar, the tense, it is not the right one. So what is the right one? Think about this. So who wakes up? I wake up, or we wake up, or they wake up, or he wakes up, or she wakes up. She wakes up. So subject, she, and then present verb must have S. So we say, she is always very excited and wakes up early. Understand? The right tense and the right form. 100% confident. Think about it. Okay, now let's move on to the next example. Sorry. We blank stay not at home tonight. What word can you see at the end of the sentence? Tonight. If you talk about the word tonight, you think about one thing, okay? The near future. When you talk about the near futures, what tense is it? Present simple or present progressive? It must be present progressive. The right decision. Okay? And then go to the form. When you look, like at the verb, okay, in the bracket, you have stay and we have not. So is it the positive or the question or the negative? We have got the word not here, so it must be the negative, all right? So how do you form the negative of the present progressive? Remember? Now, look at this one. We, what is that? We is or we am or we are. You gotta say, we are, okay? And then, staying. All right? This is the form of affirmative. We are staying. Do we double Y? Remember, verbs ending in Y, W, and X, we cannot double. Just add ing straight away at the end of the verb. Okay? So, we are staying, okay, at home tonight. This is the positive. So, but what kind of sentence they want you to do? Is it the positive or the question or negative? It's got to be a negative. So when it is a negative, so look at the form. Is it the right form of negative? Present progressive? It's not the right form. So we have to make it to the right form. Okay, you have to make it with the right form. So what do you say? We are not staying at home tonight. This is the perfect sentence. Okay, the right sentence. Look at another example. Do not touch it. Water. Remember about something like a nature? Water boils at 100 degrees centigrade. This is the nature. This is the fact. Okay? We use present simple. But how about this one? Can we use it as the present simple? I told you, sometimes you are not clear about this point, okay? But you have to know about the words in the at the beginning, or another words, to show about is a negative or positive meaning, okay? So look at this one. Don't touch it. Okay, for example, you are sitting here, and then one of your brother, he is about 5 years old, and he is going to touch the kettle, and then he said, "Don't touch, or do not touch the kettle. Do not touch it." It's what? You cannot say it boils. No, you gotta say it's boiling. So when you are saying something, the other thing is happening. So in this sentence, you cannot use present simple. The only one way you use is present progressive, according to the action in the front. Do not touch it. It's boiling. You can say, do not touch it. Okay? Water boils. No. So look at the first action. Do not touch it. Okay, you want someone not to touch that. You understand? So the second sentence is got to be the present progressive. It's happening now. So what do you say? Do not touch it. Water is boiling. All right. Let's go to the next example. Read every single word of the sentence clearly, okay? Before you make your decision. Is it the present simple or about the present progressive? Now have a look at this. She do, okay, a 6-month practical course in Phnom Penh Hospital. You got to know about a 6-month practical course. Okay? He is a nurse, or he is a physician, or he is a doctor, or something like that. So you say, she is, okay, doing a 6-month practical course in Phnom Penh Hospital. It doesn't mean that now she is doing in the hospital. At the moment of my speaking, she is working in the hospital. No. Probably, okay, she is cooking at home right now. Okay? But it is talking about what? It is talking about the course, 6-month course, the period of 6-month course. Okay? She is doing in the hospital. She is working in the hospital. You understand? So what we have here is the present progressive, not present simple. Alright? So what do you say? She is doing a 6-month practical course in Phnom Penh Hospital. Right? Look at the next example. Why? And then you wear sunglasses tonight. What kind of sentence is it? Is it positive, or is it negative, or is it a question? It must be the question. Alright? And now, look at another word. Sunglasses tonight. Do you see the word tonight? It's about the present progressive. It's the fixed plan in the near future. Alright? So what is that? Or now. Why was that? Why Do you wear or why are you wearing? You can see the word tonight. It is not a fixed plan, sorry, it is not a fixed plan. Okay? It is action happening around now. It is not the fixed plan, okay? Sorry. So now look at this one. Why do you wear sunglasses or why are you wearing? So we have why are you wearing? Okay? Let's go to the next one. Justin blank write currently a book about his adventures in Tibet. Again, Justin blank in the bracket write currently a book about his adventure in Tibet. So you just imagine, is he doing right now or he is doing at the moment of speaking? Or he is doing around the moment of speaking? He must be doing around the moment of speaking. Okay? Now he is writing about his adventure book. Okay? But it's not finishing yet. Okay? So the thing is that right now, probably she is not writing. Okay? She's not writing right now, okay? Or at the moment, she's not writing. Maybe he is drinking coffee. Maybe he is dancing in the club or something like that. But around the moment of speaking, he is writing the book, and the book is not finishing yet. Okay? The book is not finished yet. So you gotta say, Justin, what's that? Is currently in the middle. Is currently, what's that? Writing. Do we have one more E at the end of verb T here? Okay, when we add ing? No. What do we say? We have to drop E, okay? And plus ing, writing. So we have Justin is currently writing a book about his adventures in Tibet. So this is the correct answer. Justin is currently writing a book about his adventure in Tibet. Let's go to the last example. Sorry, I can't hear what you. And then because everyone blank and talk loudly. So you just see the situation. Look at the situation. Sorry. When you talk about the word sorry, it shows about negative meaning already. Okay? Sorry. I cannot hear you. What do you talk or what are you talking? So think about it. Think about it. So what do you say now? Sorry, I can't hear what you say or what you are saying. I can't hear what you are saying. So, present progressive. What you are saying. Do you want to double letter Y? No. Y is one of the three. Okay? One of the three. So now, because everyone what? Everyone talk loudly or everyone is talking loudly? Okay? When he is saying everyone is, everyone is talking. That's why I cannot hear. So, in this point, we also use in present progressive, and the second sentence also used in the present progressive. So what do we have now? Everyone are talking or is talking. I have told you many times, okay? Try to remember it. So, everyone is not are, is talking. Okay? So, these are all the present simple and present progressive use. And we are going to have more. But this time, I just want to have a short break and coming back in a second. I'll be back. Hi everyone, I'm back. Okay, so now let's go on the exercise together. Okay, try your best to do it at home by yourself. Okay, and then we are going to do it together. Right now, here we go. I'm doing here, you are doing at home. Right? Let's go to continue to the next exercise. Newspaper lose. Okay, readers day by day. So, can you see the sentence, please? Newspapers lose readers day by day. So, what tense are we going to use now? Is it the present simple or present progressive? Can you see the word day by day? Day by day, I mean every day. So, look at about this one. We talk about changing situation. You remember about that? So when everybody use, changing, okay, situation. So what is that? What do we use? Present simple or present progressive? It must be the present progressive. So what is that? Newspaper are losing readers day by day. Okay? Again, newspapers are losing readers day by day. I mean every day, from day to day. Right? Let's go to the second example. We usually, and then blank, we got play soccer after school. So what word do we see in here? Usually. Okay? On the other hand, what do you say? We usually and then play soccer after school. I mean, not only one day. Okay? Every day after school. Right? The action happen again and again. Understand? So, what tense are we supposed to do? What tense are we supposed to use? Are we supposed to use the present simple or present progressive? Present simple. So what do we have? Now, we usually play soccer after school. Now, let's go to the next exercise. You work hard today. For example, if this word, I don't use the word today, I use every day. When I want to change the verb today here by using every day instead, so what tense are we using? Do we use the present simple or present progressive? In case I change today to every day, it's got to be present simple. Why do we use present simple here? Because we use the word every day, happen again and again. But now, do we use the word every day or we use the word today? Today. But every day is different from today. You understand? Today is different from every day. So this use is in present simple, and when we have the word today here, it's gotta be in present progressive or present continuous. So what do we have now? You are working hard today. Okay? So look at the other example. Listen, Kelly blank sing in the kitchen. Listen is also one of the words, one of the key words showing about the present progressive. Examples are, hey, listen, someone is walking. I hear the sound of stepping on the floor. It's like, hey, listen, someone is snoring in the bathroom. Maybe your friend, maybe your brother. You understand that? So when you see the word listen in the front, and then then the sentence after it, it's got to be the present progressive. So what do we say? Listen, Kelly sings or Kelly is singing? Kelly is singing. So is okay, look at this one. Sometimes you seem a little bit proud of yourself. That is very easy for you because you make the right decision. You think that this is 100% we used about the present progressive. But one thing is that you make a big mistake is what? About the spelling. Try to finish the whole sentence with confidence. Okay? Do not just take a look in a very short time and then we can change it to present progressive without thinking about the spelling. Okay? This is 100% wrong. If you got one mistake, in that sentence. So try to see it again. Listen, Kelly is singing. Okay? So what is saying here? When you say sing here, ending in G. Okay? So can you double one more G? We cannot. Do you know the rule of doubling the last consonant? You still remember? Okay? C, we, see. And how about here? How about here? It's a C, we, see. One more C. So this is wrong. So what you are using now is 100% correct. Okay? Even spelling, even you use the tense. Look at the last example. Look at the another example. John constantly borrow me the money. So just imagine about if you have got a friend and every time she doesn't have money, he comes to you and he borrows you the money. So how do you feel when he borrows you the money all the time like that? So how do you feel? Are you happy to lend him the money he wants every time he needs? I think even you, even me, we both have the same feeling. Money is not easy to make, right? Money is not easy to make. But occasionally, it's okay. But we're always like that. Constantly, I mean always. So how do you feel? Do you feel happy? Okay, to lend him the money every time, every day like that? You don't. Me too. So, what are we talking about at this point? We are talking about annoyance. We are talking about irritation. That kind of thing, the action of borrowing the money is not only one day. It happens day by day. I mean, it happens again and again, again and again. And then we don't like it. We are not happy about it. Okay? But we don't mention it here. We don't mention it here. We don't need to say, John is constantly borrowing me the money, so I don't like it. I don't want to talk to him anymore. No, we don't need to say like that. We just want to make this sentence into present progressive. That's why the meaning is inside. Okay? You don't need to add more. You don't need to add, I don't like him, I don't want to talk to him anymore, I don't want to talk to him anymore, I don't want to go out with him. You don't need to say like that anymore. Okay? The meaning is enough when we use it in the present progressive. So what do we have now? John is, you understand, constantly in the middle, and then borrowing. Can you double? Look at this one. CVC. Okay? CVC. Consonant, vowel, consonant. So, do we have to double the last consonant? We cannot. Because it is in the first rule. verbs ending with W, Y or X, okay, just add ing. You understand? At the end of the verb. That's all. So, John is constantly borrowing me the money. The meaning is ready. The meaning is enough in the sentence. Talk about slightly annoyed. We talk about annoyance or irritation. So let's go to the next example, next exercise. I can't study because Tom always invites his friend out over at the weekend. Look at the first sentence. Is this sentence used as the positive in meaning or the negative in meaning? It is not the positive in meaning. It must be the negative in meaning. So, what do you say in here? You feel not happy. You don't like it. Okay? So, what do you say in here? Present continuous. Okay? So, we have, I can't study because Tom is, because Tom is always, okay, invite, okay, inviting his friend over for the weekend. Okay, now, this is the right tense or this is the wrong tense? This is the right tense. Okay? But don't be careless. Think about, is it the right form of the present continuous yet? Or it is not the right form? Have a look. Tom is always invite. Look at the verb invite. Invite. What is at the end of the verb? It's a single E. Okay? Verbs ending in a single E, only one E, before adding ing to the verb, we have to drop out E and plus ing. So what would you have? Inviting. So what you are writing here, they can understand, okay, but it is wrong for spelling. You understand what I mean? So you cannot do this. We have to drop out E and then plus ing. So we have is always inviting. Let's go to another one. Listen to those people. What language? So listen to those people. Listen to those people. I mean, a lot of people are doing something. You know, are drinking, are chatting, are speaking, you know. It's not really like that. Because when you talk about, hey, listen to other people. It's blah, 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 blah. Maybe you cannot understand, you know. And then you say, hey, listen to other people. What language do they speak, or what language are they speaking? Think about it. Present progressive. So what language are they speaking? All right. So we have, listen to those people. What language? Okay. Are they speaking? What language are they speaking? All right. Let's go to the next exercise. Okay, I think it's a little bit complicated for you, but anyway, try, to study with me and try to, do together with me, okay? So now, let's go to another one. If we, look at this one, melt ice, we got water. Understand the word melt? For example, ice is cold, okay? When we put a piece of ice, okay, a piece of ice under the sun is shining, okay, outside the sun is shining, and on the other hand, so what do we have? We are going to have water. So, is it the nature or it is not the nature? Or it is not the fact? It is a fact. It is the nature. If you melt ice, you will have water. You got water. It's a fact. Okay? It's the truth. So, we use present simple here. So, if we melt ice, we get water. Okay? Look at another example. Dara blank live in the bracket with his some friends, okay, with his some friend until he finds a house for rent. Dara with his some friend with until he finds a house for rent. I mean, during this period of time, okay, during this period of time, I mean around the period of time, okay, Dara is living with some friend. Is it permanent or temporary? Okay, think about it. They live with some friend of him, like a permanent or temporary. It is not permanent. You understand that? I cannot live with my friend for the rest of my life. No way. You understand? So, it is permanent or it is temporary. It must be temporary. They live with the friend only in a very short time. They cannot live with the friend until the rest of his life. No. So what are we going to use now? Are we going to use present simple or present progressive? So yes, present progressive. So what do we have now? Dara is live. ing. Drop e. I don't want to explain to you anymore. Okay. Dara is living with his some friends until he finds a house for rent. Let's go to another one. Mother is in his class now. Now Mother is in his class. What is he doing in his class now? So what is it? Present progressive. So what do we have? He what? He is, again, he is taking exam. You cannot say, Mother is in his class now. He takes exam. No. When you're saying this sentence, they can understand. Mother is, take the exam. But it's wrong. It's just not right? So the best way is, Mother is in the class now. He is taking exam. Let's go to another one. Let's go out. Eat. Negative. Anymore. Let's go out. When we go out, it's raining. When we go out, it's not raining anymore. You understand? So you just imagine this kind of sentence, Let's go out. Example like, we just stay in the class, stay at school, okay, in the building, because it's raining outside. You understand? We don't go outside, okay, because it's still raining outside. And after, after 1 hour or 2 hours, okay, we say, come on, let's go out of the building, because it is not raining now. So action is like that. Sometimes you imagine about the words or the sentences, inside, the whole sentence, the word in the whole sentence. So we have, let's go out. It's what? It's not raining. You cannot say, let's go out. It doesn't rain now. It doesn't rain anymore. When you say like this, everybody can understand, but it's wrong. Okay? So we don't want to use that way. We have to use this way. Let's go out. It's not raining anymore. Let's come inside. It's raining. See? Now let's go. You always interrupt me when I am talking. So think about it. Example like when you are talking to someone and then your friend still talk to you. Okay? Example, I am your teacher. I am talking to my colleagues. Okay? Some of my colleagues, I mean some of other teachers. And then when I start talking to my friend as a teacher, you know, you start talking to me. So how do you feel? I feel annoyed. I feel angry, you know. This is about the irritation. So what do we use for the irritation? Present progressive. Something that happened again and again, again and again, but you don't like it. So this way, do you like it when you are talking to your friend and somebody talking to you? No. You understand? This action doesn't happen only one time. It happens again and again. You understand? So, do we use present progressive or present simple? Yes, present progressive. So what is that? You are always in the middle. You are always interrupting. You are always interrupting me when I'm talking. You don't need to say, you are always interrupting me when I'm talking. I don't like you anymore. Don't do like this anymore next time. If you do it again, I don't want to talk to you. You don't need to say like that, you know. The listener will understand what you mean, right? Let's go to the another example. I don't understand why. I don't understand why. Every time when somebody criticizes you, how do you feel? One time is okay, 2 times is okay, but constantly, I mean, continually, I mean, always, how do people feel? When another person, you know, complain him or criticize him every time like that, how do you feel? Did you feel happy? I don't think so. Okay? You must be annoyed. Okay? You must be angry, you know, more or less, all right? So what do we say? I don't understand why. They are constantly what's that? Criticizing. They are constantly criticizing me. The last one. Their verb to be 1,000 meters per kilometer. So what is that? Is it a fact or it is not a fact? It's the fact. So what do you say? There are 1,000 meters per kilometers. Okay? 1,000 meters per kilometer. So for the English style, they use this one, and for the American style, they use kilometer here, T-E-R. Okay. Also this one, meter. This is American English. This is British English. Understand? Okay. I find a little bit exhausted now. So that's all for today's lesson. If you are not still understanding, if you not understanding, okay, if you still not understand and miss some points of the present progressive or present simple, please go back to the previous videos, or you can, write the comment with the question that you want to ask me, and I promise I will try my best to explain to you as soon as I get the comment. And also I would like to say thank you so much for subscribing, sharing and like my Facebook page and YouTube channel, Learning English with TSK. Thank you. But don't forget, see you in the next video. It's about present perfect. Please wait and see. Thank you. Bye-bye.